Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashim,
Bahashim,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Bahashim,
Bahashim,
Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, New York, who rule well, and salutations to Allah Akim, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. We're going to get into what's going on currently. You know, things are, brewing up. Those race wars are definitely going to come out and come to real life, and people are going to be getting jacked up. Like we were talking about earlier. Mostly Jacob getting on Esau. There's not going to be 911. It's going to be complete chaos during that time.
Right, and you see it in the news, man. The news and social media, more and more you keep seeing videos, it's mainly Esau against Jake, like the brother was saying, but they keep coming out of Esau calling the cops on Jake for just being in the park, just walking around, just trying to get it in their own building, all this is causing attention, So so when shit hits the fan, hey, these people are gonna be ready to go at each other's necks, and especially here in America, aka Babylon the Great, it's right here what they call it, the Great Melting Pot, So it's gonna be a lot of Moab, with the so-called Chinese, Ammon, so-called Japanese, Ishmaelites, which is the Arabs, all of them just, going against each other. Everybody's gonna stick to their own nation,
Yeah. Oh yeah, the second Ezra. Okay. This is second Ezra chapter 15. We'll start at 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. You know what I'm saying? People like in Matthew, it says the love of many shall wax cold, man. People that they're going to turn against you, man, because there's going to be lack of bread. You know what I mean? There's going to be complete chaos out here. People breaking in to other people's homes, all right, in the middle of the night, during the day. It's going to be random. There's going to be a lot of death out here, man.
God, and that's why, if I might say, that's why they said it's going to be like a time that's never been before, man.
Yeah, Jeremiah.
Because this is the end of this is the ending, all right, of this is the end of this eon, man, the rulership of Esau, and it's going to go out with violence, as the scripture says, through men fighting each other, all right, all types of armed robberies are going to be happening, all right, women are going to be attacked, all right, everybody's just going to go into a whole state of being an animal, basically. That's what the scriptures are saying, because the lack of bread and all that, those things that are going to come upon them, man,
Right, it says, hey, for people should stand against another with swords in their hands. It says, woe to the world, man, and those that dwell therein, man, because it's going to be all around, man, just like they show you in the movies. The Book of Eli, all the Purge, all those movies, all four of them, hey, they clear that's basically what's gonna happen. Even worse,
Can I continue?
Yeah, she.
What was it, 17 now?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, back in 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and should not be able. Yeah, because there's going to be checkpoints, you know what I mean? Bridges are going to be up. Things are going to be cut off to everyday things that you do, that's just going to be cut off, man. You're not going to be able to go into different neighborhoods, Yeah, that's why they keep you in the city, man, for control, with all this land throughout the whole country. That's like another topic, but it's true, man. They have these big cities to have us in control, have us centralized.
That's why they have those drawbridges.
Exactly.
Because when they raise them up, no food can come in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you people that live downtown, you're gonna be stuck in basically a cement jail, man, with no food because the trucks are not gonna be able to bring the food across the bridges. You know, so where are you gonna get food? You guys, these people are gonna start fighting for food because it's gonna be scarce. It's gonna be little to no food, man. You know.
Mm-hmm. This is verse 18, 2nd Ezra 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. You know what I'm saying? So think of the modern day sword. You know, it could be that gun, the AR, it could be a knife. I mean, people are gonna be dying out here. People that you know that you thought you trusted and grew up with. That's just all gonna be out of the window during that time, man. Back in verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, and shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation, man. So yeah, like you brought out about the road, the book of Eli, the book of Eli, and the road are very good examples of that. You know, you see everything like dead around you. You know, people are just scavenging, just murdering everybody and eating people too. There's, cannibalism's gonna happen. You know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that was it on verse 19.
Yeah.
Say, well, you mentioned cannibalism. Read verse 58.
58.
Yeah.
2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 58. They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh. There you go. And drink their own blood for very hunger of bread and thirst of water.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's exactly what was going to happen, man. You know? All these people that hang around with different nations. You know, Jake that hangs around with Esau. Hey, all these people are going to see the true colors, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And how quickly these other nations are going to turn on you, man. You know? So-called Tim at work that you call your best friend that always invited you to his cookouts. You know? Hey, he's gonna want to invite you to cook, but to eat you, man. You know?
I get one from here. This is Matthew 24 and 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So going into these latter days, man, it says because iniquity shall abound. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing wickedness rise. They're doing Halloween celebrations. All right, so all the way into the last days, you can see the iniquity abounding. You can see the wickedness increasing. So when all hell breaks loose, these people are just going to be like demons walking the street, man.
Yeah.
The love of many shall wax cold. So these people they're not going to have any love for each other, man. When there's one gallon of water and 4 people are fighting for that 1 gallon of water, one of those guys are gonna have a gun and he's just gonna get the other 3 to get to the water, man. That's the love of many waxing cold, man.
I mean, shit, you already see that.
Mm-hmm.
In Black Friday. Yeah. You know, here it is. They're not. They have yet to go through what we're speaking about right now. And they're going crazy over materialistic things, computers, cell phones, damn near killing each other just for that. You know, so how much more when it's something they actually need, you know? Because America, man, America is a very spoiled nation.
Oh yeah.
You know, so when they don't have the things that they actually need, like food and raiment and water and all that, hey, they're gonna go crazy, man. You know. Hey, they're not gonna regard their neighbor, man. They're not gonna care who you are. It's gonna be survival of the fittest.
Yeah, because they're used to instant gratification, you know, having things at ease right there when they want it.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of these people, they don't even know how to plant. They don't know how to, You know, they're not gonna have any food to even eat or anything, man. They don't know how to. They don't know how to hunt. They don't know how to fish. All right, all these people on Instagram, these cool ass the in crowd people. These people are gonna bug out, man, because they don't even see it coming. They're still partying and being given in marriage and, you know, doing all the things contrary to what they should be doing to get salvation out of this destruction, man, because they think this place is gonna go on forever. So when they see that it all goes away in one night, you know what that's gonna do to their mind? You know, they're gonna result back to what they know. Just, you know, the fittest survive, I guess. That's what they're gonna do, and they're gonna do all types of wickedness. You know, because they're gonna start. It's all kinds of chaotic things are planned for you people, man. You're not gonna know how your brain functions. You're not gonna know how to. You're not gonna know how to trust people. You're just gonna be out there in darkness, man. Just like the scripture says. And you're gonna have to do things you never did before. You know, you people don't even see it coming, man.
They're not ready.
They're not ready because Putin, you know, he's been in the news, you know, so he's getting ready to strike any areas where the U.S. is in Europe, man, and then that's eventually gonna get over here. And what are they gonna do? Shut down these cities? Implement martial law? A lot of you people gonna go to camps, you know.
Yeah, willingly too.
Willingly.
Yeah.
A lot of you gonna, man.
This is 2nd Esdras 16 and 17. It says, woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for men, you know, and that's exactly what's gonna come here, man. Everything that Ezra seen, man, and that he talked about, you know. Hey, he said, "Woe is me, man." Like, oh shit, damn, this is crazy, you know. Cause only if Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is dealing with you, that's the only way you're gonna be able to survive. If not, you're gonna get caught up in the famine, in the race wars, you know, martial law, you know, and all these evils, you know.
It is Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, wisdom is Yahweh Shai, man. You gotta know these scriptures. You gotta be fluent in them, you know.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only thing that's gonna keep you stable, man. You know, keep you sound, you know. While seeing all these people bug out, eating each other, going against each other. This truth, man, is gonna be the only thing that's gonna keep you going.
Comforter.
Yep. You know, and that's why, while the day is at hand, before the night come, where no man can work, we gotta gain in this knowledge, man. You know, we gotta grow and get as much in us as possible. You know, and we just had a little taste for an hour of what the famine of the word could be like. You know, when YouTube went out for an hour, was last week. You know, so it's close. You know.
No.
This is 2nd Esdras 9 and 3. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. You know, and that's exactly what we're seeing. You know, and it's only gonna get worse, man. And we're seeing earthquakes in diverse places. You know, we just had a crazy one. What was it, Indonesia? You know.
Yeah, I actually got that.
You know, and this is uproar people, and more and more people are uproaring, man. Are just protesting and coming against their government. You know, and soon those same people that are coming against the government are gonna turn against themselves. You know. You know, all this, everything that we see right now is only gonna get worse and worse and worse. You know, until Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai comes in and just destroys it all. You know, then it's gonna get better. Yes, son.
There's Matthew. Nation. This is Matthew 24. I'll start at 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
Just the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the beginning, you know. So you gotta endure to the end, you know. It's get all the wisdom you can, get all the understanding. With all that getting, get all that understanding. Roughly paraphrasing.
Because you just read it described to you the exact times we're in, man. So that's why, remember the video we were watching on the way here? When the brother was like, yeah, you people better hope that what we're saying is not right, or you're going to be in trouble.
Right.
You know, that time is coming, man. You people better hope that what we're saying is not right, or you're going to be in trouble, man. You know? Because what we're saying is all the things that is about to play out.
Yeah, if you don't have that covering from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man, you're pretty screwed. You know? You're going to be going to and fro trying to find this then, you know? You're going to try to find the word of the Most High. You're not going to find it.
Yep. Con. This is 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And what's the pride? The pride of not hearkening to us, man. That was your biggest mistake, man. Because we are the mouth of who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh, by Hashem in the name of His Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai. And you people, you thought scorn of it, as the Scripture says. It says, "But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteousness is made ready. A city is builded and rest is allowed. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom." Why do you think we've been going down the highways and byways, man? You know, trying to earn, put money in our spiritual bank account so that we can earn this, man, when all this stuff eventually starts to happen. And that's what's happening, man. But you people that, you know, took it lightly, man, the Lord said in 2nd Ezra 9, you shall dwell in torments, man. Verse 53, the root of evil is sealed up from you, weakness, and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. I'm going to skip down to verse 55. It says, "And therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish." So not everybody is going to be saved when the Lord comes back. The Lord wants people to go through hell and eventually be destroyed, man. And that's what it's saying here. Verse 56, "For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, thought scorn of His law, which we present to them in their face, week in and week out, and forsook His ways." You know? So the Lord's going to forsake you at the end of the days, man. You know, it tells you in 2nd Ezra 15 that He shall leave you down in the plagues. He shall dwell in them. He shall not save thee. You know, He shall not deliver you. So most of these people out here, they're going to get stuck in this, man. You know, and the whole time we were telling you people the truth.
We're warning you, you know?
Yeah. Because you can see it happen, all the earthquakes.
With facts, yeah. No, I agree. With facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they still gainsay it.
No, they're blind. You know, they're just blind.
Okay.
Yeah, one there.
No, that's it.
This is Isaiah 19 and 2. It says, "And I will set Egyptian against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. You know, and that's exactly what's gonna happen, man. City against city, neighbor against neighbor. You know, hey, hey, man, murdering each other, man. You know, hey, you know that neighbor, that fucking wanted your wife all the time.
Right.
He's gonna take that chance. Oh, finally, yes, the day I've been waiting for. You know. Hey, everything is gonna be bugged out here, man. It's gonna be, you know, shit we never seen, you know, and that's what we do so that what, so hey, so that we may get that covering and we may be delivered from all of those things, you know, like the scriptures say, I should deliver you from 6 troubles. Yea, and 7 they shall not touch thee. You know, that's what we're hoping. You know, hey, babe, that's what we're warning you. You know, so it's best for you to take heed. You know, hearken unto the prophets, and hey, if you're an Israelite, whether Confucian or face or not, you know, hey, turn back to the Lord. You know, and the rest of you heathens, hey, well, hey, you guys are fucked. You know, and if you get out of it, then hey, it's only for slavery. Yes. That's it.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. All right, and you know, and with that, you know, I hope your brother were edified. You know, that's the times we're coming in, man. And Esau knows this. That's why he constantly keeps coming out with these movies, these TV shows, pushing it out in the news. You know, trying to get people in that vibration. So when shit hits the fan, they could just go against each other. You know,
Right.
And ultimately is because of prophecy. But the reason why Esau's doing it is because he's trying to set his agenda, and his agenda is what? The RFID chip.
Right.
You know, so with causing all this chaos, he thinks that he's gonna bring the RFID chip, and then boom, he's gonna take over the world. Hey, but that's not the case. Hey, he's helping fulfill prophecy.
That's right.
You know, hey, for you can do nothing against the truth before the truth.
Exactly.
You know, so hey, we're in those times, man. Hey, those times are soon. You know, sooner than you think. You know, so hey, get right with the Lord while you still can, man. You know, and with that, you know, we're gonna end it by giving out all praises and glory
To Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yasharallah that rule well, and salutations to you Achim out there in the highways and the byways, preaching this word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba.